Channel Nemo. Okay, I know I haven't been on in quite a long time. I know back in November, November of last year, I made a video saying that I wasn't going to be making videos as much, or probably until, like, after the New Year. Well, hello, New Year. And I have a really, really good reason for that. And I feel that I'm comfortable enough to tell my subscribers what had happened. Okay, so if you noticed in my last video, it was kind of a memorial video for my grandma. And I had told you guys back in November she had been really sick. There was a lot of things going wrong. She just was not feeling good. Unfortunately, on January 21st, she had passed away. And I'm not trying to get views. I'm not trying for anyone to feel sorry for me or anything like that. That is not what I'm going for here. She fought really hard. I'm not gonna lie. She fought like crazy. Sorry. She was fighting, she was going through kidney dialysis, and she was also fighting lymphoma, cancer. She ended up dying of renal failure and cancer, which is ironic because she was like a 30-something year breast cancer survivor, and to think that lymphoma and renal failure were going to be the things that took her. I mean, we all thought that she was going to outlive all of us, and, you know, we always made that joke, oh, we're going to, you know, and if you know anything about me and follow my posts on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, I'll put the links down below, you know that I am going to be a 21-year survivor of type 1 diabetes, and I honestly thought I was going to die before my grandma, and I honestly thought I was going to die before my mother, which, here I am killing it. So, yeah, so, with that being said, all this background and everything like that is going to be changing again. I'm moving from the small town that I am in, because technically, in all reality, there's no point in me staying here anymore. My grandma was my last ties to this really small town that I was staying in. But now there's no point in me staying here anymore. I'm sorry, I'm kind of... It's a bittersweet goodbye, because I have friends. I only have a couple of friends here in this town, and I have memories in this town, and my grandparents and my mom are buried here, but I'm not moving that far away. I'm going to be going to Phoenix, Arizona, which, if you follow XspanishbeautyX, that's where she's from. That's the city I'm going to be moving to. We both live in the same state, so. Anyway, what's new other than my grandma passing away and now me getting ready to move? Nothing really has changed much. But that's why I was absent for so long. She died in January. February, we tried... Well, what was going on in February? February, we were having some computer problems, but everything's fixed now. We got all that taken care of and everything. But, I mean, after losing someone so close to me, I mean, my grandma was my mom, and really, she was really like my best friend, to be honest with you. I could tell her anything and everything in the whole entire world, and I'm hurt that I don't I'm sorry, I keep looking in the screen to make sure the camera is focusing. Sorry. I could tell her anything. I could talk to her about anything. And I find myself, and it's funny, I haven't deleted her number from my phone. I haven't. I can't, and it's really hard, and I don't know many people that go through this. I mean, it's hard, and I mean, I have a hard time doing certain things. Like, we used to love to bake and cook together, and Easter Sunday, I made meatloaf, and my grandma loved meatloaf. That was like if she was not feeling good, that was like her to-go thing. That's what would make her start eating. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, so I made meatloaf, and I actually almost started crying in the meatloaf because it brought up so many memories, and I think that was the last thing I actually cooked for her before she went to the nursing home and then before she passed away. If you're hearing noises in the background, my cat, that's the other new thing. So on a happier note, we have a calico cat and a Norwegian Forester cat. I think I'm saying that. Anyway, it's a big cat. They can get to the size of a small dog. And when I say small dog, I don't mean a Chihuahua, I don't mean a Pomeranian, I mean like a Beagle, or, okay, maybe a medium-sized dog. Anyway, they just had kittens. There were 5 in total. We're keeping 3 because we have to get rid of the male cat that we have, my Fat Boy. And I know what you're thinking, that's probably like a really mean name. I named him Fat Boy because I still have an obsession with Harley Davidson, even though that's kind of how my parents died, but, you know, they died doing what they loved, so why knock something that they love? Anyway, I named him Fat Boy for that reason, because my stepdad had a 2004 Fat Boy Harley Davidson. So then we have Nell, which is the mom, which is the calico, so we're keeping her. And then we have Minnie, and I can't find her right now. She's away. Minnie, and I named her, and she's gonna be one of mine. Minnie, and I named her after, if you've ever seen the movie The Help, Octavia Spencer plays a character named Minnie Jackson, and I may look white, but I'm probably the lightest Mexican you'll ever know, and if I showed you a picture of my mom, you would not believe we were related, because she was so stinking dark, and Octavia Spencer in that movie looks just like my mom. I'm not even, like, if I could put a comparison right here on the screen, I would, because it's uncanny how much they look like my mom. And we didn't even realize this until my Uncle Nick turned around and pointed out, oh, hey, by the way, she looks like your mother. And this was just randomly one day when we were watching The Help on TV, and, well, actually it was my aunt was watching Help. Anyway, great movie, even better book. If you haven't read it or seen it, I highly suggest it. There's Viola Davis, Octavia Spencer, and the girl who was in the recent Spider-Man movie was in Easy A. The redhead, I can never remember her name. But yeah, they're all in it, and it's a really great movie. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's, long story short, that's why I named her Minnie, because, you know, I love that book, I love that movie, and I always feel like, you know, my mom's always a part of me. And this cat has so much personality. Like, if you love her and pet her and feed her just right, you know, like all cats, you know, she's going to be the sweetest little cuddle bug in the whole entire world. But piss her off and she's, you know, all kinds of feisty and everything. And if I had her near me, I'd show you because she's just the cutest little thing. Then we have another one that we're going to keep named Shadow, and that one's my boyfriend's, and I don't know why he named him Shadow. But that, what is that? That's bugging me. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm having a good hair day. Don't you think? Not bad for, I just pulled it out of a hair tie and kind of, you know, zhuzhed. Anyway, then we have, okay, so, Minnie, Shadow. Oh, I'm sorry. And then we have another one, and it's like a butter coffee kind of color. It looks like, if you've ever over poured milk into your coffee, that's kind of the color she is. And I'm calling that one Emmy, after Emmy Made in Japan off of YouTube, because Emmy's one of my favorites. I originally wanted to call her Marshmallow because she looks like a little toasted marshmallow. You know, when you toast like one side of the marshmallow, and then the other side is all white. That's what she looks like. And then I thought meringue, because that's also what she looks like, is like a little toasted part of the meringue. And then my boyfriend turned around and was like, well, since you want to name her after food, and since you love Emmy so much, you know, why don't you name her that? So we have that. And then we have two more we're not keeping, but I call them Bonnie and Clyde because they're always together. And one's a male, one's a female, and so yeah, there's those two we're getting rid of, plus Fat Boy, because he's just, we have a really small apartment, and he's just getting way too big. Anyway, so that's the highlight of what is going on, other than my grandma passing away, and I will make a whole different video on that. I just wanted to update you guys, show you guys, I haven't quit YouTube, I'm still here. I have a few things. I might actually shoot a couple of videos, so if you see me in the same shirt, in the same setting and everything like that, it's because I'm like in a really good like filming mood and everything like that, so I want to get a bunch of these videos knocked out, because when I get ready to move, it's going to be just me moving first, so I really won't have access to a computer or a webcam or any kind of camera other than my phone, and it's the LG, or the Galaxy S3, so I really need to get that. And then you also know I have my iPad, which is kind of okay for shooting videos, but I won't really have internet because I will be at my aunt's house and I'll be at a friend's house, switching in between them two, so internet's going to be sparse, and so I'm coming back. I'm going to shoot a bunch of videos and just have them scheduled to go, you know, up when I can. But yeah, so I'm really excited to start filming again. I'm really excited to hear your comments. So my question for you guys is, in the comments below, we haven't got my cat fixed, so we just found out that she's pregnant again. Bad, I know. I'm horrible. I need to take him to the shelter to get fixed, but transportation is not a good thing right now, and we don't have a kennel, and there's no place to get him fixed around here because we live in a small town. So yeah. Anyway, so in the comments below, I want to hear something good that happened to you this month, and maybe something not so good that happened to you this month. And I would also love to know any videos that you guys would like to see. Do you guys want to see a tutorial of some sort? I have an updated perfume haul coming, and I have a monthly favorites coming slowly. It's not going to be everything that I was really enjoying all in March because I didn't have a whole lot. I mean, I'm a creature of habit. Once I find something, I stick with it. So, yeah. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys later, and I love you, and I have missed every single one of you, and I will hopefully be doing more videos tonight. If not, you will actually see me do more videos throughout the week. But, yeah, so I'm here, I'm back, I promise there will be more videos, and I love you guys.